us, we're going to all have a sign hanging from us. The sign is going to have a number, and it also has the actual number visible to the students. So we'll each have one, and 2 of us at a time will come up here, and we'll just ask the students which of these numbers is greater, so that we can see their prior knowledge, what they already know. And if a student says that the number whatever is greater, because it's not that hard, then we can ask them why. Why do you say that? And up here on the dry erase board, we'll have the number line so that we can visually show a student. Maybe a student doesn't understand that. You can't just answer them, yes, that's correct, it's greater than. They're going to want to know why. So we'll have the number line up here, and we'll show them why, because we'll have the 0, it is a greater distance from 0. And they also have, like I said, these visuals on the actual signs that will help them as well. Okay. This is my personal activity for my center. It's called the Hungry Alligator. Most of us did learn place or inequalities with an alligator and with the little head. So what I'm going to do is that I have 2 dice right here, and 2 children are going to go at a time. So one of them represents the tens place, so I have 0, 1, and 2. Because the teacher told us that they're learning right now numbers 1 through 25, and that's all of them know. So, yeah. And this one represents the ones, which it goes from 1 to 5, because, like I said, they only go from 1 to 25. So the student will first toss the tens one, and they'll see what their value is. Right now I have a 2 for 20. And then we'll toss the next one. I got another 2, so that's 22. So I have a little chart here for them to represent their actual. I have this in a group of 10 so that they can understand 10 is 1, the tens value. And then I have another group where they can put their ones. And I brought animal crackers for them to represent them in animal crackers so that they could visually see and keep in mind the place value. And that's one student. I also have another chart of the same thing where another student will do the same thing. They'll roll the dice individually. And then I have little faces of the alligator and equal signs where they can determine the outcome.
Okay, so for the next activity, the students are going to get a set of preset numbers. So it's going to be like this one says 18 is greater than 24. And then they'll have to glue it on here whether it's true or false. And after they glue it, they can pretty much just decorate it like a safari jungle, however they want. And this is for them to kind of see, like, instead of trying to figure out the signs, they can get used to seeing, like, okay, this is right, this is wrong.
Okay, the next one is monkey business. It's going to turn into a little game. The students will be in pairs, and as they're in pairs, they're going to have these animals facing down, but each animal has a number, 1 through 25, and then they're going to be in partners. So it's going to be scattered all over the table, and they'll flip a number over, 24, and then they'll flip another one, 11. And they're expected to use the greater than, less than symbol to say that 24 is greater than 11. There is also doubles, so they'll be able to use the equal sign also. It's going to turn into a game, so whoever has the greatest number will get the point in that time, and then they'll go again and then turn all of them over, and then turn, they'll each turn one over. So that's that one.
For mine, it's called Hungry Hungry Hippos, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to start off using random numbers. So I have numbers on leaves, and then we're going to paste them here, and it's going to be the numbers for tens and ones. And then from there, we're going to get the big marshmallows equal to 10 of the little marshmallows. So what they're going to do is they're going to get, like, let's say it's 2 marshmallows, they're going to get 2 marshmallows and put them in their bag to represent 20. And then they're going to get 2 marshmallows to represent like 22. So 2 of the little marshmallows. And they're going to go ahead and put them in their bag. And then from there, we're going to have an activity where for number 8, we're going to put how many 10s there are and how many 1s there are. And And after that, we're gonna pick out which numbers are the greatest and which numbers are the least.